And what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jack Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Be Easy, man, make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch, man. In the description, here goes the burp. I told y'all, look, excuse me, I'm sorry for my minute, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? But I told y'all, every time I start a video, I got a burp. I don't know what's the reason. I don't know what's the reason. I guess it's becoming the season. You know what I mean? But no, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, I ain't had to burp this whole time. Right when I got to take it easy before you end up like, is that guy trying to tell me to change my intro? You know what I'm saying? Is that guy trying to tell me to change my intro? You feel me? I'm taking it as that. I'm taking it as a like, you know, you feel me? As a sign or something. God, just let me know. Let me know. You feel me? But anyways, man, you know, y'all, man, make sure y'all, I was finna say it again. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch, man. In the description down below. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. Like I said, man, y'all need to go follow me on Twitch, man. I'm telling y'all, I know a lot of y'all, bro, you know what I'm saying, like gaming. I mean, some of y'all probably do, some of y'all probably don't. It is what it is. But, you know, like I said, this is for reactions and Twitch is for gaming, bro. So if you do like gaming, NBA 2K26, I want to show y'all my skills, you know, Madden 26, you know, I'm just ready for GTA 6 to drop, you know what I mean? But anyways, man, you know, Twitch link in the description down below. Like I said, my gaming channel is in a link, is in the description down below, excuse me. But we got Patrick Beverly and the Trae beef. This is a very unexpected beef. And I'm going to just go in and just scur off the lot right quick. Let me go and just scur off the lot. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not the only one. Bro, this offseason has been the quietest offseason I've ever experienced in NBA history. Usually in the offseason, it's always cracking. There's always something. There's some type of trades going on. It's something going on. Bro, this offseason ain't nothing been going on. Nothing. Everything was happening mid-season, in the season-ish, you know, before the trade deadlines. But, bro, the off-season ain't talking about nothing. You know, the NFL off-season last year was cracking. I ain't gonna lie. That was the best off-season I've ever seen in NFL history. But when it comes to NBA, bro, ain't nobody been making no type of moves. All the moves been made. Shoot, all the moves was made. Shoot, I don't know. Like, just, man, nobody been making no moves. Even us. You feel me? We got DeAndre Ayton, of course. DeAndre Ayton, you know, it's been talks about LeBron James and all, but really our only move really was Marcus Smart and DeAndre Ayton. You know, we ain't really make no big moves either.
Okay, so we got to talk about Pat Bev.
The freak going on with Trae and Pat Bev.
They have both addressed each other live, and I would like to highlight their videos and break everything down, man. Because Kevin
this
Durant
is a very
on it. Checking Pat Beverly, man. So
you said what?
Everything down, man. Because Kevin Durant even chimed in.
Hey, KD. I'm sorry to say, bro, and I'm gonna just keep it real. You just can't talk, bro. I'm gonna just, I don't know, KD. I just feel like, bro, ever since you did that Golden State jump, you just can't talk about nothing. Like, it's like KD, bro. KD is one of the greatest scorers ever, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, literally, I got KD at number 11. Like, if KD wouldn't have did what he did, like that Golden State, I feel like that Golden State, bro, that jump messed you up, KD, boy. That jump messed you up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, bro, you just not supposed to do things like that. It's not like the OKC team that you had couldn't make it to the finals. You made it to the finals, and you played horrible. Even when it came to the 3-1, it's not like you couldn't beat Golden State. You had them up 3-1, and then guess what? You start playing horrible. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that move was just, that right there tarnished your legacy. That's why I would never put you in the top 10. So it's just like, KD can talk, though. I ain't gonna lie. KD can talk, because KD, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, like KD ain't KD now. KD a bucket now, for sure. If not, to me, KD is the best scorer I've ever seen. But, you know what I'm saying? That right there tarnished legacy. So KD can talk, I ain't gonna lie. Because none of them better than KD. So KD can talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna retract why he can talk. But it's just, bro, I got him at number 11, but it's like, dang, bro, that junk tarnished your legacy, bro. Like, I feel like KD would be like so high on other people's list if he didn't make that Golden State war. Bro, you ain't have to win 2 rings. You could have just won 1, bro. And I would have had KD in my top 10. I would have had KD like at least number 8, number 7. But just off of that alone, I can't put you in the top 10.
On it, checking Pat Beverly, man. So I guess it's looking like Pat Bev maybe crossed some lines since Kevin Durant had to come in and try to check Pat Bev. So let's break this thing down, man, and let's get started in today's video. Hit that thumbs up button, man. It really does help support these videos, get pushed out to the algorithm. I really do appreciate that, guys. So let's get into these clips, man. So this post right here had went viral. Saying like, yo, how come these basketball players play all extra hard in the gym when they playing against regular people, but they get paid millions to play in the All-Star game and they act like that they don't want to hoop, right? So Pat Bev.
Yeah, that junk do kind of be weird to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody want to see y'all playing around. I don't even watch the All-Star game. Like, I know real basketball heads, bro, and I know everybody can agree with this that's watching, bro. We only care about the All-Star selection. We do not care about the All-Star game, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We stopped watching the All-Star game ever since the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. Ever since that went away, bro, we stopped watching that junk, bro. Like, back then, I told you, bro, like, you kids just never gonna understand. Back then, bro, it was different, bro. When I mean, bro, everybody was playing hard. Bro, Western Conference versus Eastern Conference All-Star game was lit. Like, it was like, yeah, like a real game, bro. I don't understand that. Like, why people ain't playing for an All-Star game? You got the best players in the world coming together on one court. Why wouldn't you want to play for real? I just don't understand. Like, what is all injuries and all that? But you play harder in the open gym. You can risk injury out there too. So what? It's like, at least if you injure, like, at least you're still making money. I don't get it, bro. You play harder in open gyms, but you don't. Like it's still a pickup game, bro. We play harder at LA Fitness. We ain't getting paid for nothing. Kobe spoke on that, bro. We play harder at LA Fitness with nobody watching. People watching, but bro, you got millions watching, bro, and like you got millions of people watching, and you getting paid for it, and you don't want to play for real. Cause you talking about you don't want to risk injuries? Bro, shut that junk up, bro.
I've answered the question.
I'm not. One thing about me, I don't show no sympathy for these basketball players. You making more than what doctors make. To me, honestly, I'm gonna keep it G with you. You shouldn't be making more than what doctors making. I don't even think that's right what y'all making. You know what I'm saying? What you dribbling in a basketball game? You dribbling in a basketball. You get paid more than people that save lives. And y'all be on here moping and crying. I don't show sympathy for basketball players. Cause you get paid hundreds of $millions to play basketball, bro. To hoop. You know what the freak? It's like, come on, bro.
And when he had answered it online, I guess Trae responded to Pat Bev.
Don't show sympathy for these niggas.
And that's the reason why Pat
Bev went to
his podcast to call out Trae Young.
Ain't rocket science.
Let me highlight that clip, guys, and I'll be right back with some more commentary. Here's the video.
Hoop Herald goes, honest question, why do NBA players play so hard in random open gyms in the summer but give no effort in the All-Star game with millions watching? My response is because All-Stars take the game for granted. It's not one All-Star on the basketball court. It's just good, naturally good bump. Trae Young's response was,
he said, relax, let us speak for ourselves. Interesting.
I don't know. I don't think he's in a position to speak. I don't think he's one enough to even speak to me like that or tweet me like that. He's been to the playoffs 3 times. I've been to the playoffs 9.
9 is more than 3.
He's been in the NBA 7 years. My first 7 years, I didn't miss the playoffs at all.
Interesting.
In the Western Conference.
Interesting.
Right? His rebuttal is probably going to be, yeah, you want the main player on the team. You're absolutely right. But this is why it's a team. I've talked to people who played in Atlanta. They don't want to play there.
Why?
They don't think he's a good leader. They don't think he's a good teammate. This is not coming from me. This is coming from over here. Trae, you can score all the points you want. You can make all the money you want. You can have all the leading assists you want. You can do all that. If you don't win, that matter. If you don't win, when you're retired, they're going to forget your name fast, too. So I don't even think he has the wiggle room to talk about not playing hard for an All-Star game. You're not like you're playing in the playoffs.
So what do you think his point is?
I don't know.
I'll say it's like I understand what you're saying, Pat Beverly, but Pat, you just was never like the main person on your team. You know what I'm saying? I understand what he's saying, though. I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, Trae Young can't talk like that yet. Like, talking about relax, let us talk about ourselves. But I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, because even what you said, bro, you know what I'm saying, Trae Young talking about relax, let us. I even say that, bro. I don't give a dang. I swear the NBA cats be thinking that we can't talk about basketball. I'm like, bro, just because we didn't make it to the NBA, that don't mean we can't hoop, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I played school basketball. Like, I know everything you know, bro. I don't know why, like, some NBA players be thinking their knowledge is above. Like, bro, I played, like basketball just like you. You just made it to the higher level. You know what I'm saying? I know every rule that you know. I'm not one of these dudes that never played basketball. Played basketball, bro. Organized basketball. Just made it to the higher level. You feel me? But, you know, and it's just, bro, NBA players just be thinking that know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't care. They think if you're not in the NBA, you can't speak on the NBA. Nigga, that's wrong. Like I said, bro, I say this all the time. You got some people that's not in the NBA that's better than folks that's in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? It's facts. You feel me? It's like Bronny James. Like, for instance, Bronny James. The freak? How the freak is this nigga in the NBA? It's so many people better than him, and that's not in the NBA. Word. You feel me? So just because you make it in the NBA, that don't mean you the best, bro. It's just mean you had your head on forward. You know what I'm saying? And you made it to the league, bro. You feel me? But, bro, don't think because we ain't in the NBA, we can't talk basketball. You feel me? I feel like that applies to people that never been on the court. Now, if you've never been on the court, if you've never started on a basketball team, never played no school ball or travel ball or nothing, then, yeah, I feel like you can't talk about ball because you don't know the in-depths when it comes to the game. But for me, I know the in-depths when it comes to the game. So I can speak on whatever the freak I want to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, Trae Young, but I'm going to keep it real, bro. That jump be pissing me off. So all that relax, young, no, you relax. That be pissing me off. Why the freak you not playing for real? You know what I'm saying? I don't even watch that junk. That junk not even entertaining. Y'all be doing all type of BS, bro. Play for real. Play serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, that junk ain't fun to watch y'all, bro. Freak we watching y'all for if you ain't gonna play for real. I've been stopped tuning in the All-Star game. You feel me? But Trae Young, relax, buddy. Don't act like you just like this top superior. You know, you ain't no Luka Doncic. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no, you know what I'm saying? You ain't no SGA, bro. You feel me? You ain't that. You know what I'm saying? But on Trae Young's offense, they haven't been building around him in Atlanta. So, you know, I mean, that's his fault. He want to stay loyal. It's a such thing as called too loyal. You too loyal, gang. That's your fault. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I feel like, you know, they haven't really been building around Trae Young. But Trae Young is definitely a top guard for sure. I'm not going to take that away from his name. But I feel like he got a lot more to accomplish to be able to talk like that. But the difference between Pat Bev and Trae Young is that Trae Young was the main guy and Pat Bev, you just were not. So nobody thinks you're better than Trae Young, Pat Bev. Nobody. So Pat Bev, he can't talk to you like that. You know what I'm saying? He can talk to you like that. Because you know why? He was the main guy when he went to the conference finals. You were not. You know what I'm saying? He's the main guy on his team. He is the franchise player on his team. Pat Bev, no team you went to, you was a franchise player. So to you, he could talk to you like that.
He was trying to put himself above you?
Yeah, I think so. Like, let us speak. Like, we mean, okay, well.
Yeah, he is above you when it comes to basketball. Like, Trae Young is better than you, bro. He's already better than you all the time. I got Trae Young over you all the time, bro. And that's just facts. And I'm pretty sure people watching this agree. You feel me? Nigga, you nowhere near better than Trae Young.
I don't know. I think
he's trying to put himself above you?
Yeah, I think so. Like, let us speak. Like, we mean, okay, well, let the play in the playoffs more than 9 years speak to them before you speak. He played with told me, Pat, man, that Atlanta Hawks called the Trae Hawks.
Interesting.
And then the first word he used is relax. And I'm like, relax? You should be uncomfortable. You should be more uncomfortable. Why? That's the problem. You too much relaxed. 7 years, you made the playoffs 3 times. You're too relaxed. Get uncomfortable. Really get uncomfortable and lead your team to some more wins and playoff push. The game is better. The game needs that from you. Trust me. It's kids up here that look up to you. Talking about relax. You get uncomfortable. I challenge you to do that. Don't put yourself up here, right? Because you score a lot of points and a lot.
You gotta understand, bro. He never had a team like the team that he went to the Eastern Conference Finals with, bro. That was the best team he's ever been on. And you see what he did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta understand, bro. Just like Trae Young do his job, the front office got to do their job just as much as Trae Young do. I don't know why people be expecting this man to do everything with no help. The man has no help. Jalen Johnson was injured. Now he's starting to get help. Kristaps Porzingis, Jalen Johnson. The man really had any help. His whole career, bro, at Atlanta, bro. What help this man really had for real? You know what I'm saying? What help did he have for real? I don't know why people expect niggas to win with no help. Bron couldn't even do it. He was winning, but he made it to the finals. But you see that boy had to go to South Beach. He could not do it. Everybody needs help. It is a team sport, bro. You feel me? You need help, bro. Simple as that. I don't know why people be getting on to people for getting help, bro. It is basketball. You're not finna beat people by yourself. No matter how great of a player you are not winning by yourself. Every great person has had a team, bro. You can't name one person who won the ring with no talented player on their team. You can go from Dirk Nowitzki, that underrated Mavs team that had Jason Kidd, Jason Terry, Sean Marion, all them boys, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not one person that won the ring never not had a sidekick. Name one player in NBA history that didn't have a sidekick. that didn't have a great teammate by his side? Name one. Name one. Larry Birds, Kevin McHale's, Robert Parrish, Dennis. Like, name one. Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade. Name one. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman. Name one. Cause I know you thinking real hard right now. You can't. Go look on Google like you gonna do. You can't. You ain't gonna be able to find one, brother.
But you lose.
Well, it seems like he's just trying to take it as a chance to take a shot that you haven't been in an All-Star game.
Now, obviously, but I've been on teams who won 50 games. I don't know what missing the playoff feels like. I have to tell my family every year, Daddy be home in June. I don't know what April and early May in Atlanta feels like. I don't. Knee deep in the trenches.
Bro, you wasn't the main guy, bro. Like, not the main guy. You played with James Harden. Like, nigga, you wasn't that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ant Edwards, nigga, like, Pat, bro, you just was not the main guy. I really felt like you stayed in this league for a long time just because you was and I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how Pat Bev stayed in the league that long.
I mean, I think the obvious answer to the actual question is that people are trying to get better in the summertime, and nobody's trying to get better during the All-Star game. They're trying to, like, you know, just get some a fancy layup.
Okay, well, if that's the case, go get MVP every year in All-Star game. Then I won't to you. You relax. Motherfucker, you know what? Don't relax. You get uncomfortable. That you're too relaxed. You're too much cool. Stop being so cool.
Okay, so that's what Pat Bev said, calling out Trae Young, right?
That nigga Pat Bev never been an All-Star game.
He left a comment on that video, and this is what Kevin Durant said, trying to check Pat Bev on his words, man. So KD said, hey, this shit getting out of hand, man. Come on, Pat. You sound delusional, brother. So Pat Bev haven't responded to Kevin Durant yet, but the person who did respond to the video.
All I'm saying is I don't like people like I'm not gonna say I don't like when people do this. Like, if it has nothing to do with you, bro, I just really feel like I feel like certain people just want to be involved in stuff so bad. I've always felt that way. Like, if it has nothing, like Katie, he didn't bring you up one time. Why the freak are you even coming in this conversation? Of course, fans gonna say stuff. Fans gonna be fans. They gonna comment on stuff. Fans gonna be fans. I'm just saying, like, people like you, though. You know what I'm saying? Or even the fans don't even have no right to speak on that jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna freaking comment. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a F. I'm gonna do a video, but this is the most I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying, KD, you know what I mean? This ain't got nothing to do with fans. We talking about players-wise, right? All I'm saying, though, KD, this has nothing to do with you, bro. So why the freak are you, like, you want this nigga to talk about you or something? Why are you intertwining yourself in this conversation? This has nothing to do with you. This is between Trae Young and Pat Bev. I can't stand, bro, people that be doing that type of junk. It has nothing to do with you, KD. Tell me one reason why you even comment. Why? This is between Pat Bev and Trae Young. Stay your little Slenderman self out of this, G.
Yo, because it's going viral. Got over like 4 million views on Twitter right now, man. Trae Young responded, and this is what Trae Young had to say, addressing what Pat Bev said about him live. Let's check out this clip right here.
You said it. You went to the playoffs 9 times. I've only been to the playoffs 3. You're right. You have 6 more playoff appearances than me. Let's bring up some more facts. You've been to 1 conference finals. I've been to 1 conference finals. What year was that for you? Just another fact. Year 9. The year I made it was year 3. Just a fact. You want to know another one? You averaged 7 points and 2 is. I don't even know how I'm doing this. Like, I'm really not even here to talk about my numbers.
Then we got NBA players beef. This song is crazy. See YouTubers doing this job. We got NBA players doing this.
Another one? You averaged 7 points and 2 is. I don't even know how I'm doing this.
He talking about, I don't even know why I'm doing this. Yo, yeah, Pat, you tweaking.
The year I made it was year 3. Just a fact. You want to know another one? You averaged 7 points and 2 is. I don't even know how I'm doing this. Like, I'm really not even here to talk about my numbers, but here they are.
Ooh, Trae Young, 28. What I be saying, Pat, that boy was the main guy on his team. You weren't averaging no 28. I don't think I ever seen Pat Bev average 28 points. That's close to 30 points. Pat Bev ain't never did that.
Let's get into some more facts, actually. You talk about a winner. What have you won? Tell me, what have you won? And don't respond with that, like, sympathy. I won in life, I won in basketball because you did, man. You made it to the NBA. There's very few many people that can say that. But at the same time, bro, it's levels to this shit. It's just different timetables, I get it. You're a little bit later into your career. I was 19, about to be 20, going into my rookie season. Do you want to know your age going into your rookie season? You were 24 your first year in the NBA. So you talking about uncomfortable. Man, you don't know what uncomfortable is. You talk about winning and impact winning and all these things. You've been on some teams with some big time players.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna go through a list of these guys. LeBron, Giannis, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Ant-Man, Cat. And we're not even gonna talk about how we celebrate play-in wins. I win.
Oh my God, I seen that junk going around. I ain't gonna lie, that was a meme for a while when I was on social media, bro. That was a meme for a while. I was so surprised. Like the way that boy was celebrating, you would have thought that boy won the finals. That was a play-in game. That boy was crying and everything. I was like, oh my God. I could not believe. I'm like, bro, this man celebrating the play. I'm like, it's cool to celebrate, bro, but bro, you on the scores table, waving your jersey, crying. I'm like, bro, it's cool to like, but bro, you in the play-in, bro. You got first round, second round, conference finals, finals, bro. You got 4 more rounds to go. You celebrating the, I wouldn't even be happy about that ish. I'm gonna keep it G. I would not be happy about that ish, man. Okay, we in the playoffs, but bro, I got 4 more rounds to go. The freaking out on the scoreboard, twiddling my freaking jersey, crying for like I just won a ring or something.
Playing games on the road, and I'm ready to get to the playoffs.
No cap.
You been playing games at home, and you standing on the scores table after you get the championship. We celebrate wins different too. But let me get back to these guys. You've had some great teammates over these years that you've only been able to make the conference finals with because your impact was that strong. One time, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Sweet Lemon Pepper Lou, and Dwight Howard. I can go on and on. Them is just the Hall of Famers.
So that's what Trae Young said, man, in response to Pat Bev calling him out. Now, I wonder if Pat Bev is going to address Kevin Durant and Trae Young in his next pod.
Hey, Pat, you respond?
For a while now.
Oh, let me see. I want to.
Hey, stop playing with me.
Let me see.
He won and all of this stuff where they want to put money up and everything like that.
I'm not playing nobody who never averaged over 10 points.
Hey, BJ, stop playing. Hey, BJ, stop playing with me. Hey,
Here we go. I'm just saying, this is not the 10 and under league. I'm not doing it.
And I ain't playing niggas who ain't got no pension.
All right, well, that's fine then. So we both even then. We ain't got a pension and you can't average over 10. So it don't matter.
Okay, why we can't? All right, let's just be regular hoopers then. I'm calling you out. Let's play.
So Pat Bev is saying like, yo, Trae Young, I made more all-star selection than you. You have no room to talk then. If that's the case, then Pat Bev should be trying to say like, yo, all right, forget all this talking, forget all this back and forth podcasting and stuff. Let's give these people a show. Let's 1v1 then.
Bro, look, bro. Man ain't finna 1v1 Trae Young. Don't even do that. You know what I mean? Do not even do that. You know what I'm saying? Do not do that. You know what I mean? That right there would be the most embarrassing thing known to mankind. That man Trae Young was saucing he's saucing on you. You know what I'm saying? But Trae Young gonna drop that nigga off. Like I said, Pat, man, it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's kid, Patrick Beverly, you would not be remembered. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Pat, I forgot you were here. You know what I mean? I forgot you were here. You hear me? So it's like Pat Bev was just one of them players that just stayed in the league for no reason. He was in the league for no reason. Why was Pat Bev in the league? Because he was defensive president. That nigga ain't never won defensive player of the year. Was he even runner-up? Was he even a runner-up for defensive player of the year? Did he make an all-defensive team? First team, did he? Gotta look up Patrick Beverly accomplishments. Because I don't want to be loud and wrong. So before we get off this, gotta go look up his accomplishments. Patrick Beverly. Let me see. Beverly. Okay, accomplishments. Let me see. NBA. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh, he did. That's what I'm saying. That's okay. So, Patrick Beverly's accomplishments include NBA All Defensive Team selections: 1 first team, 2 second team. Okay, that's it. So his NBA achievements. In 2017, he was an NBA All-Defensive Defensive First Team. 2014, 2020, NBA All-Defensive Team Second Team. You know what I'm saying? So that's all his accomplishments. That would not be remembered. Pat Beverly. You know what I'm saying? So I had to check. You know what I'm saying, to make sure I wasn't wrong. Cause I don't want to be loud and wrong. I don't want to be that. Then we gotta do Trae Young. Trae Young accomplishments. That you see that? That right there. That right there. Yeah, that right there is different. I'm not gonna lie, he got you off of just right here. You know what I'm saying? He made all NBA third team. All NBA third team 2020. All rookie first team 2019. But them 4 NBA All-Stars, right? That boy's a 4-time All-Star. You never made the All-Star selection. You never been an All-Star. So it's just like it's different levels when it comes to that, Pat. So it's like, to you, he can talk to you like that, but you know, in general, he can't talk like that. But to you, he can talk like that. You feel me? Because he's a way far superior player than you are, Pat Beverly. But anyway, make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch in the description down below. It's your boy Jay. I'm out, man. Gang.